Physically, I was able to keep myself pretty active. I actually, I think I'm in better shape just from, all the months without baseball. I was able to lift more and just do a lot of things that I normally wouldn't be doing in the middle of the summer. But mentally, it was frustrating because of the uncertainty of whether we are going to be playing or not.
Welcome back. How did your teammates receive you yesterday when you were finally able to join them in workouts?
Everyone was just happy and glad that I was back out on the diamond.
Mm-hmm. And we've heard so much about what an intense player that you are. Everything that you do, your approach to working out, to baseball. Can you approach a 60-game season with the same intensity that you do a regular full season? And what does this upcoming season mean to you?
I definitely can approach this 60-game season like 162-game season. Every game matters that much more because the magnitude of 60 games. You can't really slump for 2 weeks or a month because you're going to hurt your team. The team's going to suffer, and along with yourself. Your second question, could you remind me your second question again?
No, just about how you approach a 60-game season versus 162 games, and also for you personally, especially when there was uncertainty on this season. What does this upcoming season mean for you?
It's very important for me where I'm at in my career, as far as me still trying to build my resume for free agency or in a possible extension. Everything matters right now from this year and next year. I'm trying to separate myself from the other outfielders in my free agent class.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll go to AJ Caswell.
Hi, Tommy. Glad you're feeling healthy. I'm wondering if you can take us through the last 10 to 14 days, what they've been like and what you've been able to do. And also, do you feel like you'll be ready to go? Is this enough time to get ramped up for the season in 10 days or whatever it is?
Up until July 4th, I had to quarantine at home. Then the CDC, not the CDC, the city health department called me and basically cleared me and said I could go out in public. So, those first, I don't know, what was it, 5 or 6 days it was just frustrating. I mean, and my condo, I actually have a really nice condo, so I have a gym inside my condo. I have a pool table. I have plenty of things I could do to keep myself busy. It's just really, just staying in. Like, I had the team brought me some groceries. That was very nice of my team. But up until that Saturday, it was kind of frustrating. But I actually, coincidentally, I bought this pitching machine to kind of work on vision training, and it became very useful for me inside my condo during this quarantine.
So do you anticipate being good to go with the 12 days that you have before opening day? Is that enough time to ramp up?
Yeah, my arm feels great. I've actually been long tossing for months now. Yesterday when I got my 3 at bats, I saw the ball great. That's the good news. I felt very balanced and under control. I had some very good at bats, lined out to short, had a deep fly ball to right center. Mechanically, I'm very balanced and under control, but I would really like to get my hands into a higher slot because I think it can help me have more success. But that's really it. Playing wise, running. I've been working on speed training for basically 3 extra months, I'm in really good physical shape.
Hey, Tommy, glad you're feeling okay. Now that you're past COVID, have you been told if there's a specific period you're going to be likely immune from the virus? And what have you learned about the science of the virus in general?
No, I don't know too much about the immunity other than, you know, I've developed the antibodies. That's really it.
Tommy, I'm hoping you could maybe describe that pitching machine and just like how it works inside of your condo. That sounds pretty amazing.
You know, well, I don't want to get myself in too much trouble with my landlord because I'm sure he's not going to be happy. But it just fires, you know, some miniature wiffle balls out. So you know, the purpose of it was just to do vision training, just to catch the balls with my hand. You know, I call it the Barry Bonds drill. Barry Bonds, I read about this a long time ago when I was in AAA. He actually used to take a glove and catch balls from the pitching machine to work on his plate discipline. So I bought it really just to work on my plate discipline. And, you know, through quarantine, I did a couple extra things with it.
Huh?
All right, we'll go back to AJ Caswell.
Tommy, I know you said you got clearance around 4th of July, but I'm wondering if you can kind of explain to us what prompted you to go to Petco Park the other night and just, I guess, why make that decision when you're kind of still waiting approval from baseball?
I was actually driving by, then I stopped because I saw the game going on, and really, you know, I'm still a fan of baseball. I play baseball, but I'm still a fan. I passed basically all the hurdles. You know, technically, I've been testing negative every day this week. It's just MLB has been slow in their response to getting me my results. I technically could have been here at the field by Tuesday or Wednesday. By Wednesday, I just haven't had the results. So then the doctor told me earlier in the day that I developed the antibodies and I was good to go. Then furthermore, you know, like I said, the city cleared me on the 4th. So I've been good to get out in the public in terms of the city's health department. Yeah, Ting asked me about DH, and I told him I really don't like DHing because I believe I can make an impact on defense to help the team win as well.
You're wearing a mask right now. Do you plan to wear a mask during the baseball season? And lastly, how difficult do you think it will be for players to follow protocol throughout the 60-game season?
No, I really don't plan on wearing a mask on the field. I could see it being tough to wear running, hitting. It's just, I don't want no distractions like this, you know, while I'm playing, because I care more about how I produce out on the field than wearing this mask. As far as players following protocol, I mean, I can only speak for myself. Me personally, I don't really see it being too big of a problem. But I mean, eventually people are going to have to live their lives normally. You know, normal at some time. There has to be a sense of normalcy soon. Yeah, I really do. I really think the government should be preaching, you know, living a better lifestyle and you know, physical fitness, because, you know, once my name got released, pretty much a lot of guys that have COVID in the league started reaching out to me, and they're telling me that they pretty much have no symptoms. So I really believe if you're trying to eat healthier, or, you know, going out there and doing something, you know, to better yourself physically. And I really think it's going to help you because, you know, this whole time I had COVID for maybe quite some time, and I was working out like a high intensity daily, and I never even knew I had COVID because I wasn't showing any symptoms. And also, once I found out I had COVID, I was like, well, is there anything I'm supposed to take? And everyone was just telling me, doctors and nutritionists were just telling me like, yeah, get some fish oil and some vitamin D. And, the biggest source of vitamin D is from the sun. So I really think the government should just be preaching living a better lifestyle, eating healthier and working out.